Hey everyone, welcome to stream. Hold on, give me a second or two. I had to do like one little thing that I forgot about, and also waiting on our signal, so give me just a moment or two. I have quite a bit that I would like to talk about. There's a lot on my mind, a lot that's been going on. Also, if there's any chat messages, sorry if I'm not responding right away. I have things shrunk down a little bit in the pop-out chat window. I think I've got things where I can comfortably see my chat again, so we'll see how that goes. Let me make sure everything's all good. It looks fine. Alright, and I'll get my dolphin window up and ready to go. Alright, let's get started then. So, hey everybody, welcome to stream. Hope you're all doing good. I have had hell of an interesting day, to say the least. Actually, let me make sure I pause the video, because I didn't check that perfectly well. I think we did. Just don't want to cause unnecessary lag on the stream's end. Okay, I think we're good. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully good. I don't know. Today, for me, has been not the best day, not the worst. It's just been kind of eh. I've been having a very, very slow day, dealing with some technical BS. I want to talk about it, but I don't know how many people are here to listen to it in the first place, so if I don't go over what I was thinking of, my bad. Oh, what is this? Got a cutscene? I wasn't expecting this. Let's see. As usual, purple Pikmin are safely within my hole, along with the white Pikmin. It was great to finally have all 5 colors. Right, cool. We needed them. That's something I've been waiting for in the game for some time, and it's making things quite a bit easier. Although, I guess first things first, we should be checking on exactly how many enemies are standing around here that can make our life a lot harder than necessary if we don't wipe them out first. Let's see. No cannon beetle. I see a water dumple. Not bad. That's manageable. Probably gonna go for producing berries and then finishing this area up after we do that. Yeah, okay, that looks like a fair plan, is to get as many berries as I can and then go after remaining treasure that way. Just getting an idea of what I should do here. I'll go position Olimar in the right position. Let's see, where was I? Okay, let's get started. Oh man, I haven't been playing this as much, probably because, unfortunately, well, there's time and there's also the matter of, like, not as many people seem to be tuning into these sessions as some of my other games. It's not like it's a big deal. I knew this was going to be somewhat limited audience to begin with, but it doesn't make it any more pleasant knowing that not that many people have dropped by for this and shit. I actually was meaning to go and draw Pikmin out and I got distracted. I wasn't thinking of that at all. Let me go over here and take care of that. There we go. Just go ahead and wipe out all the enemies that are in the way right now, and then after that we'll deal with getting further in here. I gotta say, like out of things to talk about, I'm not sure how many things I'm gonna have to talk about right now. I got some interesting stuff in mind. I will say, like, when it comes to video games, I'm impressed with how this is starting to shape up like this year all of a sudden. Like, for quite some time, it was seeming like this year was going to be a really boring year with, like, no noteworthy things to talk about and nothing interesting going on, and that does not seem to be the case anymore. Like, devs seem to be really focused on getting their shit together right now, and we're getting a lot of cool announcements coming up, like, or not even coming up, just like a lot of stuff that's been, like, talked about now. Like, for one, Xbox stuff got, like, pricing, and talking about, like, the Series S, Series X, that's kind of nice. I was hoping we'd get to hear news about Microsoft, like, relatively soon, even if I'm not, like, super big on their stuff. I still like checking out their stuff to see what they work on, so yeah. I was happy we got to hear some news on that, because I wanted to hear more about consoles and whatnot. But also, like, there's the matter of, well, not even just that, like, Nintendo's been announcing stuff like crazy. I'm really impressed with Nintendo right now. They really did turn their year around. It was seemingly pretty boring and uninteresting, and they managed to flip it from uninteresting to, like, all the stuff that everybody's talking about with these announcements. Like, the Mario Direct is impressive, to say the least, and I'm very, very happy that they managed to get everybody's attention with it. Like, I didn't think I would find myself, like, hyped up over another Direct so soon, because I was used to all the disappointment this year. Whoops, I need to dismiss the Pikmin there. There we go, that's what I was meaning to do. Now, as long as they remember to keep collecting the berries, and they're not doing it. Okay, let me get some Pikmin to grab these before they all blow up and rot, because I think they'll blow up if they don't get grabbed in time. I'm not the best when it comes to resource management stuff, so I'm surprised I can even do remotely decently at Pikmin and not completely screw things up. Also, wrong button again. Shit, that's not going to be useful if I keep making that mistake. Let's get some more Pikmin over here and taking care of business. Let's do this now. Right, like I was saying, there's been a lot, though. That Mario Direct had so many announcements in it. The fact that it went from, like, all this stuff that's being announced out of nowhere, just, like, out of us having nothing to talk about, it's really impressive from Nintendo. Or for Nintendo. We had, like, Pikmin 3, and now we have an entire collection of, like, 3D Mario games to look forward to, even though I think we all kind of knew that was going to happen from leaks. Literally one of the worst kept secrets Nintendo had this year. Just did not do a good job of trying to make it like a direct reveal. We all found out about that really early. Nobody's going to pretend to be shocked over that. Mario 3D World, I've got to say I wasn't initially hyped over like 3D World getting a port on Switch, but knowing there's going to be online multiplayer makes me like wonder if maybe it'll be worth putting in like some time to play it and check out the port. After all, like I'm happy to see a like multiplayer Mario game that isn't just like Mario Maker getting some online capability. I mean, also Mario Kart, but I was mostly referring to like proper mainline Mario. Also, Bowser's Fury looks really, really interesting. I'm wondering what it's going to be like. I'm sure it'll be fascinating. Can't tell if it's going to be open world or if it's just like some other mode. I wonder if Bowser's going to be playable, but yeah, just like all these thoughts bouncing around in my head. I've already talked about my thoughts on most of the other stuff. I'm looking forward to playing Mario 35 as well, so there's also that. I'll be playing that probably day one, I bet. That looks like it'll be a lot of fun, honestly. I don't know. It really just depends. It looks good, though. All those announcements were good. And then yesterday, at least I think it was yesterday? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, but whatever, I got the date wrong. Yeah, that announcement that came up with that Hyrule Warriors thing, that was actually really hype. Not many exciting new game announcements, and then all of a sudden just this out of nowhere, and it looks so good. I enjoyed the original so much, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Like, I want to see more of like Breath of the Wild stuff and like see what exactly this game entails. It looks so interesting, and the Warriors gameplay, while kind of mindless, is still pretty fun in my opinion. So yeah, I'm down to check out whatever this game has to offer. It looks like it'll be a good time, even if just to mess around a little bit and not really do much. I still think it'll be fun to goof off with. Also, that bridge is going to be fucking demolished, but whatever, I'm not even concerned. I just want to get my fucking sprays up. I'm sorry if this is going to be like a slow stream, maybe a little more lax and not as much going on. Whoops, I need to switch my group again and check on the berries. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Where was I? I hope next year is big. It still is a little concerning how Nintendo has all these games they haven't talked about that are announced. I kind of got the impression, like, watching all their stuff that, like, No More Heroes 3 would have been, like, a thing this year, although pandemic did get in the way of, like, a lot of game development, I'm sure, so if it doesn't come out this year, it's not really that big of a shock. I mean, they just marketed a lot. I guess it's not really Nintendo's responsibility either. They're, like, marketing it a little bit, but I don't think they're actually, like, directly helping with the development. Maybe they are, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it has the same level of, like, marketing as, say, Bayonetta 3, and Metroid's obviously, like, their own series, so yeah, it's not hard to see why they would push Metroid Prime 4, but, I mean, it's still been quiet. Hopefully next year we get some, like, news on those kind of things. I want to see what exactly we'll get. I wonder if Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be ready next year. I think, like, a good release schedule for, like, Zelda next year would be to have Breath of the Wild 2 release. Like, we could have it have been in this game. Breath of the Wild 1 obviously came first, and we've had some filler stuff in between, like, now you had this prequel, then next year Breath of the Wild 2. That'd be a good timeline to get, like, people hyped and excited over this little prequel spin-off of Hyrule Warriors. I like it. It's a good way to set up a sequel, in my opinion. Sequel to Hyrule Warriors, I mean, it's good for Breath of the Wild 2 as well, but, I mean, not really what I was referring to. It's exciting, though. I don't think they've ever done anything like this. I wonder if they'll consider more of this kind of stuff. I just hope Metroid Prime 4 ends up getting a development update soon. That or Bayonetta 3, something big we haven't heard from in a while. I mean, one game we hadn't heard much about got an update in terms of, like, news stuff this year, being Shin Megami Tensei 5, so I guess there's hope. Hold on a second, let me see, I saw something on my thing really quickly. Okay, it was just email, I guess. Also, today's stream was intended to be, like, a lot earlier. I got a little distracted trying to get some files and dealing with some trouble, which I'll talk about later. I want to talk about it when there's more people around. It's not anything stream related, really, but it was something I had still wanted to get, and was struggling to get this to work, so I wasted like an hour or two longer than I would have normally. See, I'm thinking right now, what do I want to talk about? There's a lot on my mind right now. I wonder what's going on around, like, other media besides video games, like, noteworthy stuff to talk about right now. Like, movies. I don't really keep up with, like, movie news very often. I probably should, though. There's probably some interesting topics there. I think I can go ahead and gather my Pikmin together, because I doubt there's going to be any need to keep them together for more than collecting these berries. Yeah, this seems like this will be the last task we'll have time to do. SpongeBob movie sounded interesting. I want to watch it whenever it releases, but I don't know when that'll happen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they delayed it, because COVID, fucking awful virus ruining everything. It'll be a huge relief when that shitty virus is finally just cured and finally have a vaccine ready. I'm still thinking I'm going to get, like, in for necessarily the first batch of vaccines. I say that, I don't really know. I don't know how the vaccines are proceeding, but I've heard about, like, death rates of the COVID vaccines that are going on right now being relatively high, which is not something I want to take a chance with. I'm not the type to be afraid of taking a vaccine normally, but if they're rushing production and trying to put it out there, like, quickly, it's a little worrying if they would actually put in enough time to make sure that the vaccine is well developed. Also, I totally just got out Pikmin for the sake of getting the berries. I didn't even think about the fact that, or not berries, even get out for the dungeon. Didn't even think about whether or not it'd be helpful to get them for just collecting these berries. Oh well. Looks like we're having another day or two on here getting some more supplies together. Is chat working? I don't know if there's anybody here watching or not, because I haven't seen chat messages, so I haven't been able to tell if anybody's in here. Just been silent. Okay, there we got all our Pikmin inside of where they belong. Let me check on my chat and try sending a test message. Seems like it works. I'll go ahead and link the stream just in case anybody wants to watch who's not here. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to the window that I had open now so I can actually focus now. Right, where was I? Got sidetracked. I don't really know like much about movie stuff as much as I hate to say it. I need to keep up with it more. I know there's some neat stuff coming up in like another few years. I know about the Sonic movie thing, like Sonic Movie 2 being a thing. I'm not sure like all the big movies going on actually. I'm actually the only one I can think of right now. Whatever, in a second. Last night I slept in the dumpster behind my office. I think I would stay out of there. It's the contrary. My office is the last place they would look for me. I guess when you run out of your office and then go off everywhere and try to ditch loan sharks, that makes sense. Weird logic still. Anyway. I wonder what the Marvel movies are doing right now, like what Marvel's been doing with their current movies. I remember something about Spider-Man before, and I don't know if they are still working on a whole bunch of those. I think the last one I heard from was like some Spider-Man movie called like Spider-Man Far From Home. I don't know if that released recently or what actually, so that's something I remember hearing about like a year or two ago, and actually I haven't heard about much from like Marvel stuff in general. Like the last thing I remember hearing about from Marvel related stuff was mostly related to like, what was it called? The Infinity War? Yeah, that was it. That stuff talking about like Thanos and whatnot, and I don't really care like a whole lot about that stuff, but I am interested in watching some of the movies that I've never seen from Marvel, so I would say that I have enough interest to check out some of their catalog I've never seen. I'm not really huge on superhero movies, but they make some good stuff. I don't know. I'd be willing to check it out. Oops, actually, I should get some more Pikmin. I need to get rid of that fucking cannon beetle, so that's going to be the first thing I need to focus on, is removing it from the field. Otherwise, this will get pretty bad, so let's get these guys over here quick. This is an annoying part of this Romhack. I don't recall if this is like a thing in Pikmin 2, but I remember, like, respawning enemies never being fun, and they respawn really quickly in this Romhack, and it's kind of annoying to deal with, like, all these enemies constantly and try to have to remove them, and I need to go resupply because the game's difficulty is really high. Wait, did I not get everything? I thought I did. Okay, I guess we did, just making sure. Right, let's go over here and take care of what I was intending to now, which is getting rid of this fucking bug over here. But yeah, haven't watched too many superhero movies. I don't know if it was Marvel or not, but I know there were like the Deadpool movies a few years ago. I need to check those out. I hear about a lot of them, like Iron Man. Hey Zachary, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Just talking about whatever. You made it a good time. I'm still not like too far in the stream right now. Just talking about whatever. Discussing stuff. Did this fucking cannon beetle die any quicker so I can just get on with the rest of the game today? Instead of fucking wasting like countless hours of time killing it. Oh my god, it's so slow getting rid of it. I just want to be out of this fucking fight here so I can move along. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I can deal with the rest. I just needed to remove the big problem from the area there. Right. Purple Pikmin will lead to this part really well, or lend to this part really well, excuse me, so I'll just separate and do this. That way I can go and crush everything. So good to have, like, a little bit of muscle in my Pikmin now that I can use to fucking stomp on, like, all these annoying enemies. Because before I didn't have that pleasure at all. Now I've got, like, a little bit of something to rely on. Fuck you, frog. Stun it! Come on! Yes, there we go. It's fucking completely unable to move right now. That feels good fucking enough right there. Oh shit, it didn't get stunned. Okay, that's not good. Fucking just move. It'll go back to sleep. Bulborbs are lazy fucking bastards. I know my Pikmin well enough to know they're not gonna stay up for that long. There we go. Whew, that was a bit stupid of me. Hold on a second, I'm thinking right now. I'm still, like, getting into, like, my focus. I've been a little bit zoned out today, I'm not gonna lie. I've been prioritizing other things before I started stream. Wasted the day not really doing much of that much importance, and I can't fucking reach it. I'm gonna need other Pikmin types to fucking get it off of the fucking flower. Okay, let me get all these guys over here to come over and beat the shit out of it so we can actually fucking use the stuff here. I was talking about movies, so sorry if I got distracted off of that subject and just started rambling. Let's see, movies that I was talking about, I think Marvel stuff in particular, actually, so I've never watched any of the Marvel movies, actually. Any good ones? I was talking about, like, upcoming movies, if you want to know specifically what I mentioned. Couldn't tell if they got the berries or not. Okay, it looks like the answer is yes, so as long as that's the case, we're all good. Just checking to make sure we're still collecting. Oh boy, that one purple Pikmin is moving so slowly. Jeez, the fucking worm got so fucking scared that it just ran off and didn't come back. Good though. Have you guys seen the Deadpool movies, actually, since I was talking about Marvel stuff? I've been meaning to watch those. I don't know how the two Deadpool movies are, and I hear about, like, potentially a third Deadpool movie coming out. I need to check it out. I know, like, about Deadpool. I've never watched it, though. I know that Deadpool's, like, really dumb stuff, and it's pretty funny because it's, like, continually breaking the fourth wall. The humor's, like, stupid, but it's also kind of stuff that I feel like I'd be right at home watching, so I feel like I have interest in it. That's weird. I thought there'd be another enemy over here. Guess I was wrong. Okay, whatever. We'll just have them dig up the grass right now and get some more pollen out. Right now I'm just trying to make sure I can fucking deal with problems and... Wow! Okay. The fucking worm didn't come back. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna deal with this then. So I can get my groups more efficient, because purple Pikmin are not gonna do a good job of, like, actually fixing any problems. Let's take just the white Pikmin. I think white and purple will work well enough between, like, gathering berries for spray. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That's good. And then we'll just send up white Pikmin to knock stuff down. There we go. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. That's not good. I completely forgot to leave a leader with one of the groups, and now that fucking thing is free to go wreak havoc on that bit of food there I left unstashed. Or not even food, just spray. There we go. Sorry, I'm sorry if I'm talking as, like, completely fucking scatterbrained right now. like I was saying, I need to check up on more movies. Any recommendations? I haven't gone to see like a lot of stuff in recent years, like good movies you guys remember, whether it be animated or be something that's live action or whatever. Here back in the day, I heard about like Iron Man. I'd like to go see those movies because I never really watched them, so I'd probably like that stuff. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really know how good those movies are, though, so it's really depending. Older movie, too. Speaking of, you guys gonna go see, like, the Mario movie in, like, a year or two, and that's ready? I think it'll probably be a little longer than they expected it would be, but, like, I remember hearing about that some time ago, and I know that was, like, slated for, like, 2022 or something, and I'm sure that's gonna be probably delayed by like a year, but that's something I had some hype for, actually, in terms of movies, was checking that out, because I don't watch video game movies very often. I know there's some good ones, and I would like to watch them. Speaking of a Mario movie, actually, I remember, actually, there was something I found really, really interesting. Two things about Mario movies, actually. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna check and make sure chat is okay for, I can make sure if everything's working. I think it's all good, just checking. I might send another test message really fast. Yeah, it looks like it. Just making sure, because things do break on YouTube sometimes, and it's not always easy to tell if it's working or not. Right. But there were two things I remember that I found interesting that I saw, like, recently, and I think one of them is more than just that recent, but, like, when was this, if I can remember? There's apparently, like, another Mario movie, and not just the one that's, like, live action that was already out there, because there's some hand-drawn, like, 2D animated movie out there that existed with, like, a plotline somewhat based on the games. I think it had, like, another Mario Brothers something, or, like, another princess or something is, like, the baseline of its story. It was really weird, but it was really interesting in terms of writing. Never got dubbed, though. It was only like a Japanese release, and I don't remember the name of it. I heard about this, like, only some time ago, like at least a year or two ago, maybe, and I thought that was really, really interesting. Never watched it, been meaning to check it out, and I think that'd be a fun thing to do sometime when we've got the time for it, because I've wanted to do, like, stuff where we watch stuff together on stream, and I feel like that'd be a fun thing we could sit together as a group and just watch. Like, anybody who wanted to drop by, we just sit down through a movie or a TV show and watch whatever. I'd be down for it. If people are interested, it'd be a fun experience, I'm sure. I'm trying to think. Nintendo's got, like, a few different, like, movies out there that are, like, not even, like, that well known, and that Mario movie I mentioned is one of them. There's also an Animal Crossing movie, and I think the Animal Crossing movie's actually in, like, English, so if you want to watch that, that's actually, like, available to check out, and it's actually dubbed, so that's an interesting one to talk about. Let's see, is there anything else? Animal Crossing movie I've watched, like, part of. I don't think I've seen all of it. It's interesting, pretty good. It's just a little slice of life movie that's got a simplistic little plot. I liked what I saw, but it wasn't anything crazy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna actually have enough time to get the new berries here. Probably gonna run the clock out if I try to grab them, so fuck it, the worm can have the last berries. I don't give a shit if it takes what's left. I would rather not risk running the clock out and then ending up with no time left. I'm gonna get one more batch of these bitter sprays farmed, and then we'll continue in the game like normal. Just getting preparation for later parts of the game so I don't end up completely screwed over. Also, by the way, I just want to say this about yesterday's stream. I feel like things were not handled as best as possible, and I'm sure it's not a big deal to you guys, but I did not get anywhere in my Xenoblade play yesterday. I got like nothing accomplished. I was scatterbrained, and I felt like I was just angry at how things had turned out over the time of me streaming, and I wanted to say, like, I apologize. That was frustrating to watch. I wanted to do better than that with my streaming, and that was my fault. I didn't realize what I was doing well enough, like, when it came to my gameplay. I'd still know the game decently, and I'm not terrible at it, but I didn't level up enough, and I found myself just fucking wasting time on stream, and it was basically just a stream where it ended up, and there was some good conversation that went on, I feel like, but ultimately ended up being like a bit of rambling and not that satisfying of a stream in my eyes. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have done a little better with the stream, and I'm a bit disappointed in myself. I will try to make it, when we do the makeup part and redo this, I can do better. Oops, I accidentally pulled this up without reading. Let's see if I can see it or not. Oh, you guys might actually just pull this. He's stunned off. Is it here? Sasha here, I think it says? Yeah, Sasha, I think it's the name he gave his bear or whatever. Proud of you guys for actually doing it. Can't wait to go home again. Oh, it's talking about the debt paying off, and he's talking about that bear. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I read the dialogue, so I didn't think I'd have a chance to see what the email said if I rush it off the screen. Okay, right. Let's go check on what exactly is around the area and see if we can harvest a lot of berries or not. I might have to kill like 1 or 2 enemies, or not even that many. It might be just a few things I have to wipe out. That's not too bad, actually. It's just me needing to wipe out like a few things, and then after that we continue on as normal, so we can handle that. Okay, Almar, you get purple Pikmin, and you can handle wiping out everything that's actually dangerous right now. From there, we'll move along once they've got a little more spray produced. This should be a little better. Oh, God! You no, game, you don't fucking pull this shit on me, fucking hoodwinking me and then robbing me of a Pikmin like that while I'm trying to get down. I'm gonna reset that because not only is that annoying, that's also, like, something I was trying to avoid was having purple Pikmin die on me, and I can't just make exceptions for purple Pikmin because I know I'm probably gonna need them. If this is anything like Pikmin 2 was when it came to treasures, there's gonna be a fucking 1,000 Pikmin dumbbell that can only be picked up if you have like 100 purple Pikmin, which means I will probably need every purple Pikmin I've got in order to be ready for that, if that's a thing, so yeah, I'm not gonna chance my purple Pikmin dying like that. I'd rather be ready just on the off chance I actually need them for something like that. They're very valuable too, since they can lift like something that 10 Pikmin could, so yeah, naturally I don't want to lose them that easy. They're also like the biggest source of backbone in my whole fucking group, so yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't need to reset at this point. Turns out I was wrong though. Whatever. As long as we kill these guys. Right, let's continue. Come to think of it, I was like talking about Nintendo and like video game movies, like, oh shit, let me up! That's not great. Fucking flattening them into leaf Pikmin after I work to fucking flower them. Asshole. But yeah, has there been a Zelda movie at any point? Because I don't remember ever seeing anything for a Zelda movie. I'm just wondering, I haven't seen like Nintendo ever post anything, whether it be like an animated 2D movie or actually something like a fucking CGI movie. I think I covered like most of their stuff. I only think there's like 2 or 3 of them. I know there's some Pikmin stuff actually. They did like a series called Pikmin short movies on Wii U, if you guys remember that. It was, I don't know when that was actually. It was probably like, let's see, 2016, 2015 maybe. I'm not too sure of the details, but somewhere around that time I would say they probably did those. Those were interesting. They were kind of fun to watch. They weren't the most amazing little shorts ever. I enjoyed them though, but I kind of don't know if I made the right decision back in the day buying those and supporting them because, well, I don't even know if it was really worth it to pay for stuff that's only like 22 minutes in length. They're pretty good little shorts. They're not anything extravagant or crazy. Like they're an interesting little set of shorts, but I wouldn't say they're best quality Nintendo's ever put out, although I guess it's their first time directly developing like any type of movie thing, even if it's just a short. Actually, it's not entirely true even. Like they did something a few years back. Their animations are good. You guys remember, like, what should I say, a few years ago? It was a lot longer than I remember. Remember, guys, remember back in the 3DS days, like, there was a thing they did with, like, Kid Icarus Uprising, and they made, like, a whole little thing of shorts for the game. Like, they did, like, 3 shorts, I think, and they were all somewhat lengthy, fun little shorts to watch. They were pretty good, if I remember correctly. Like, I remember watching them all and enjoying them pretty thoroughly. I thought they were fun movies to watch. I wish I could remember, like, when this all happened. I think Kid Icarus Uprising was, what, like a 2013 game, and they released before Kid Icarus Uprising, so they were probably released, like, right before the game came out. I don't remember specifics, though. They were good. I bet they're all on YouTube. We could probably sit down and watch them all if we ever do like a YouTube night. I'd be down to do that, actually. I'll take this group for sake of collecting some more berries. This will work, I think. Need to get that fucking grub out of here, though, that's fucking eating everything. Could you not? Oh my god, I hate these little bugs fucking causing a nuisance, making it hard to fucking harvest anything, and I might need yellow Pikmin to fucking knock it off. I don't think I can... Fuck, I don't think I can reach it. Unless... I don't know, I'm trying. Lovely, I try to knock it down, and the one Pikmin... or the Pikmin species I bring aren't good enough. I'm gonna get my yellow Pikmin then, and this guy, and I'll go fucking take care of that problem then. Little shit grub here fucking causing me issues. Eating the berries. Could you get down, you little shit? Let's just fucking group everything together. Oh my god, this little thing is annoying! Get down, you little shit! Fucking eating all the berries off the fucking bush. What a nuisance! And of course the first berry goes straight into the corner where I can't even reach it. Whatever. As long as I got it away, that's all that matters. Okay, let me separate my groups again. I'll keep the yellow Pikmin here, and I'll just go back over there. I'm gonna try and get to 8 sprays, and I think that'll be plenty to work with, just to get some more stuff to utilize, though. Maybe toss some purple up there to help speed things up a little bit. They're not usually the fastest, but I mean, for putting in extra force here, they might actually do the job. There we go. Right, where was I? I got distracted by that going on in game. How about the Pikmin shorts and the Kid Icarus stuff, right? I'd love to see what they could do with like a full-length cinematic. They're not bad, like they're in-game cutscenes even and some of their stuff, so I'd be down. Like Pikmin 2 has some good ones, and Nintendo always puts a lot of effort into their cinematics. You know, I love how when Nintendo does like a story, they always put 110% into their stories. It's not very often you'll see them like focus on stories, but when they do, they're really goddamn good. Makes me sad that Miyamoto is like opposed to having story-based games and doesn't usually focus on that kind of thing. Like how Paper Mario Sticker Star didn't have an important storyline because Miyamoto didn't see it fit to be. Not like Color Splash is much better, but still. Surprising that Miyamoto worked on Zelda, and Zelda has, like, good storylines. You'd think that his influence would stop the storyline from getting fleshed out the way it deserves. Alright, get some more of these going. There we go. That'll do the trick. Maybe toss a few more yellow over there. As soon as we get some more berries ready. It's just gonna be a bit of a slow day in game, I can already tell, because I need that spray just in case. Sorry if there's not anything going on in the gameplay right now, I just need to build my stuff up after having, like, nothing to work with, so yeah. Kinda have to take my time right now to collect a bunch of spray for this stuff. Also, whoops, berries are dropping and I didn't realize. There we go. Right, let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah, speaking of Nintendo movies, actually, I remember, like, some time ago, there was, like, mention of a Metroid movie, and apparently there had been, like, potential, like, work and, like, ideas on this, like, exact thing being tossed around by Nintendo for some time. I kind of wish we could have gotten that so that we could see, like, how that turned out. I wonder if it would have been live action or, like, a proper or, like, animated movie or what. I think Metroid could have worked with live action, but they'd have to CGI the fuck out of it and make quite a few CGI things, obviously, for stuff like Ridley. Would have been neat to see how they handled it, though, and see what all they could do. I bet the right developer for a Metroid movie could make a really goddamn good Metroid movie. By the way, what are some, like, movie ideas you guys like to see, whether it be video game stuff or otherwise, just, like, things you'd like to see get adapted, or, like, movie plot ideas you think would be neat? I'm trying to think on some good movies that I can talk about, actually, that I have either watched or would like to watch on stream, like, with you guys. Or not on stream, but, like, you know how to talk about, like, the Discord thing we've got going on. Should have had Rabbit closed, because that would have been an easy alternative, but I think the thing I have set up will work, too. Alright, let's get a few more up here to get last batch. Check over here. Okay. You guys ever watch the Land 4 Time series? I watched that when I was a kid. I used to watch that all the time, and I really enjoyed those movies, and then they stopped getting made, probably because they were being milked too much, though. Like, they came out constantly and kept releasing more and more of them. They weren't bad movies, they were just really produced a little too much. Fun little premises. I like seeing animated movies. There were some fun movies to watch as kids, although some of those movies got really goddamn dark. Anybody know that? I've seen one movie, I don't remember what the heck it's called, that it was like a movie about a family of mice, and they're, like, migrating from, like, one area to another, like they're traveling somewhere. I think it was like something Tales or something, like it was, I think they were on a boat or something, and they were trying to flee to, like, a new place to live after being, like, found by humans or something. The plot was something like that. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I think it was called A Hero's Tale. Hold on a second, I'm gonna check my stuff again. I think we're good, just checking. I'm only doing the stream like this because I want to get sure there's, like, nothing missing on the, like, whole of my stream through this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't sit here getting the sprays, but I'm sure there might be people who would want to see all of this. And this isn't the same as, like, grinding in a RPG. Okay, I think we're pretty much about the point where we're going to be done after this, because I can't imagine any more stuff getting done here. I just don't think we're gonna see any more progress made. That's good enough. I was hoping I could get the point where I could go for more cavern exploring, but you know, just having this done is pretty much good enough. Now we can put our all into actually fucking making progress tomorrow. Alright, here's a question for you guys if you're listening. Favorite movies that you've watched when you're younger, just favorite movies in general, whether it be something recent or something really old. How many of you guys watched those, like, original Spider-Man movies? Like, the ones that are... may not original be the right word, but the ones, like, the trilogy that are live action. Those were fun to see. I don't think I ever sat down and watched the original one, like, properly, unfortunately, but I've seen 2 and 3 pretty well. And those are both really, really interesting. It surprised me to hear, like, there's some somewhat negative reception to the Spider-Man movies online. I always liked them. I didn't realize there was like a group of people who didn't really think they were that good. Today, as I dodged some more government agents, she felt good about it. Any day now, you two will be back with loads of money and I can rub it in their big fat faces. Yeah, whatever. We haven't gathered any money in days because we've been focused on supplying ourselves with shit we can actually use to survive underground without getting fucking overwhelmed. You guys seen the Spider-Verse movies? Those are fun. Those are movies I like. Or the Spider-Verse movie, I say, not Spider-Verse movies, but I mean, I know they're working on a second one. I'm interested in checking that out and seeing how good it'll be, because I'm sure it'll be a fun movie to watch, so yeah, I'm gonna go watch that when that's in theaters. Also, did we just get a day where there's, like, no enemies actually out to bother us? That's actually a first, I think, or at least for the most part, there's nothing. That is actually incredibly handy to have once where I can actually fucking walk through without fucking dealing with, like, all these enemies. I am so glad the game was nice enough to be like, here, have a bit of a break for one time. This time you can actually pass by without fucking getting bothered by a billion respawning enemies. Right, let's go ahead and get white Pikmin and purple Pikmin out. I'll do 20 and now I can get my 15 purple out, yeah. There we go. Okay, and then 20 again, I think. And then we'll just focus on 20 red. Okay, hold on a second. I need to do, like, one tiny bit of research before we go jumping straight towards the hole. I know what I need to do, but I'd like to look into something, actually. It's just for, like, a Pikmin respawning thing. I know there's, like, some weird physics regarding the candy pop buds, and I believe you can farm those twice a day. What I'm not sure about is if I have, like, a certain amount of time before I can go back and get more Pikmin out of the... Yeah, I'm just gonna get more Pikmin out of these candy pot buds after, like, a day of doing this, so I'm gonna look this up on the Pikmin wiki and see if there's, like, info on how exactly I can go and get some more purple, or if I need to wait even longer after I get some today, potentially. Let's see here. I don't see... Well, let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to check here for a second. Let's see. So, list here... Wait a second. Oh. So... Wait a second. What? It sounds like they... Okay, it says they disappear after reaching 20? Let me look at this really quickly. Let me see what this says. Huh, so... I wonder if it means, like, if you have, like, 20 in total, or if it means you have 20 in your, like, rocket at the time, or what? There's not really any specification of, like, how this process works, so I don't really quite know exactly what it's referring to, so I guess I can try putting my purple Pikmin away once I get done and then see what happens, maybe something along those lines. I have to figure out how this little in-game counter is like configuring what I can get for purple Pikmin, because I do believe you might need 100. I know that was a thing in Pikmin in 2, so I don't know if it's a thing in this where it, like, automatically is keeping track of how many you're holding. God damn it. That's lovely. Fucker hit me and goddamn knocked out my fucking grab on my Pikmin. Let me see if there's some more nectar I can go grab over here, since I was a little distracted by that. We have to go back a little further than I remember, don't we? Okay, whatever, we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. What happened to the Pikmin I had following behind me? I'm missing 5. That's weird. I'll find them in a second, though. Figure out where they went to. Unless it's talking about these Pikmin, which that wouldn't surprise me. They go to grass really quickly for whatever reason. Where was I? I was talking about something before I got, like, distracted by looking info up, so yeah, I don't remember what all I was talking about. My bad if it's not completely coherent now because I lost my train of thought there. I'm gonna need to probably back up a little bit so I can do this correctly. I'd like to see if I can potentially kill it with purple Pikmin, actually. Let me see. Hey, frog, come here. No? Alright, what if I do that, and then... Yeah, fuck you, come on, get closer to me, asshole. Some of these enemies are goddamn annoying. Hey, come over here, come on, get closer to me. Thank you. There we go! Fuck it up! Yeah, get fucking destroyed, goddamn frog. Something tells me this is gonna be a nuisance unless I am really careful. I get the impression the game is going to fucking force me to refight those snagrets. That's not fun how the enemies respawn so commonly, I'll say that much. I hate that part of the game. It's a good game, but, like, goddamn, getting like a day or two away from the enemies would be fucking fantastic. Yeah, have fun fucking walking in the water and dying, sheer grub. It's not gonna reach me. They're fucking dumb enough to fucking kill themselves off, it seems. When was that frog there? I don't remember that frog being here before. Actually, we should probably take care of this first, and then take care of the other bridge before we go over to kill the frog. How have you guys been? Hopefully good. Not really seeing a lot of chat activity. I don't mind. I'm just wondering, why did he start following me? I don't need him following me. Anyway, so, like, say, like, what are some game series you guys want to see revived from, like, Nintendo or whoever? I think I've talked about this before, but it's always fun to bring up the subject. I'd want to see, like, a Kid Icarus revival at some point. I feel like Kid Icarus Uprising was really good, and I would like to see, like, what Nintendo could do if they, like, made an even bigger revival out of it and, like, really put a lot of effort into reviving well, I meant to say Kid Icarus, my bad. Whatever, I was gonna fucking stop it at any cost. I don't care if I have to waste a spray on it. More concerned if I'll need to waste one on those fucking Snagrets over here. Gee, I want to see that. That'd be one that'd be good. I've heard people suggest an idea of, like, reboot for... Or, let's see, what was it again? I believe there was, like, somebody suggesting an Ice Climbers reboot with, like, Captain Toad stuff in it. That'd be interesting. I don't know if I would care to look into that, though, if they did. That'd be neat concept, but ultimately, I feel like it'd probably be wasted time on Nintendo's part. I don't know. I just don't feel like there's any reason to revive Ice Climbers using that when, you know... Okay, I think that one's already been... I think that's the one that we took everything from. I need to go check the holes, or I guess not. Unless, wait, yeah, I can just go over here, that's right. This one's Conquered, right? It's got the flag on it, so, okay. So that's what we need to be headed to. Just making sure. But yeah, I don't know, I don't feel like I wouldn't care much for Ice Climbers. I'm not the one who's probably the market who'd be the most interested in it, though, so maybe there's that, too. I'd be interested to see more of their series come back in general, though. It'd be nice. I don't know, Ice Climbers didn't feel like it had, like, a lot of interesting gameplay. It was a weird game that had really repetitive gameplay that was just kind of, in my opinion. It honestly kind of reminds me of a roguelike gameplay a little bit, like you're going up a mountain, so it's not completely dissimilar. You're just climbing up a mountain trying not to get they're trying not to die or fall off the mountain and trying to scale it, like, really carefully. I feel like the comparison to roguelike is actually somewhat similar, so yeah, I'd say roguelike is a fair fit and decent descriptor of how Ice Climbers is, especially if you were to compare it to, like, any modern genre. Oh boy. We're gonna have orange Pikmin again, because otherwise... Okay, I was gonna say, if we didn't have them, this could be really goddamn annoying. And I didn't even check if I needed all of my Pikmin types. I could have totally went in here without the whole group. Whatever, though. Right, let's see. Start by removing the fire out of the way, at least. Ooh, it's gonna be I gotta be careful about this, but I'm not. They'll end up fucking smacking the wrong thing after they break the fire geyser. This is not fun to sit here and, like, perfectly try to time everything. Also, I do not need fucking white Pikmin on my side, nor do I want Pikmin to be that close to the bombs, thank you. One more blue Pikmin, thank you. That'll work. Just need a few orange. There we go, this'll do the job. I wonder what their flower looks like, actually. I didn't pay attention. I'm pretty sure it's nothing special, but I never checked what it looked like. Still weird to me how they made, like, a Pikmin that it uses the base model of the Pick carrot instead of, like a normal Pikmin species, which is interesting. That's how they implemented, like, another type here, because I didn't ever even think of that for, like, another type in the game, and it's also just, like, fascinating way to set up a new species like this. Like, you'd only think there'd be the possibility of the 6 in the game, and then they did something ingenious in putting, like, the carrots as a type of Pikmin. I need to get my red Pikmin here for fire now, thank you. Okay, good. We'll take care of these, and I'll take care of the fiery blowhogs via using purple Pikmin, I think, rather than something else. By the way, out of curiosity, you guys don't have to answer if you don't want to, but, like, anybody here gonna be buying a new Xbox, whether it be the Series S or like the Xbox Series X. Like, I personally don't have any interest in it, but I know C's is probably going to get one of them since he's a Microsoft fan and mentioned in those yesterday. Figured I'd ask if anybody else has interest in it. I'm waiting to see like what it's going to be like introduced about the PlayStation 5, but I feel like we're probably just do similar stuff. I feel like the digital edition is going to be cheaper like everybody's expecting, and the normal edition will just be $100 more expensive or something. That's about what I would expect out of Microsoft, frankly. I'm sure they could do some good with it, though. I don't know, maybe, hopefully, Microsoft's got good plan for making... Well, Microsoft, I meant to say Sony's got a good plan for their stuff. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to expect out of Sony right now. Oh, shit, shit, shit. I do not need them dying on me. That'd be bad. Except this keeps happening fucking so often. Jesus. Just stop breathing fire already. Thank you. God. I don't really like to deal with the fire, but I mean, it's better to fucking put them down this way than with the red Pikmin, because otherwise that means I'm wasting a lot more time killing them if I don't. There we go, that's what I was hoping for. Sony's definitely got better software offerings right now, if you ask me, but I mean, it's still going to be a while for their stuff's like readily available, I bet. Not going to move. No? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to angle them then. Oh shit, oh shit! Oh, that's annoying. Fucking fire damage! Ugh. Sorry if I'm losing my focus right now. Trying to worry about like a billion hazards. That's something Pikmin has always done well, is fucking throwing off my sense of focus by fucking completely overwhelming me and just so much shit to like deal with. I'm thinking on what all's out there to talk about right now. Oh, you know, there's something I forgot about that I was going to bring up. How many of you guys are, like, checking out the Sages thing that's going on? It's like a game jam. It's like Sonic fan games, I think. I don't know the details of it. I have a friend who's streaming that right now. Melee Kirby, he's been playing the games from that little game jam for a while. I've had interest in checking it out. I never bothered, though. What does it say? Preceding person system. Interesting. Computerized companion. What is this, a generator or something? I can't really tell. Whatever, though. Fascinating. But yeah, there's a lot of cool games in there. It's mostly like Sonic fan games, but it's evolved since that. Apparently it's been running for like 20 years now. I thought about checking some of the stuff out, but I don't think it's really too up my alley. I wouldn't mind doing game jam stuff and checking out like the games in those. I'm not talented enough to make a game, though, that's for sure. I would like to try one day, but right now I'm definitely not at that level of like skill yet. There is one game jam I actually thought about like streaming, though, something recent and interesting that I saw announced, and it was something by the guys who did that haunted PS1 demo disc thing where they had like a bunch of like indie games or whatever they were, like they're on itch.io, and they had like a bunch of games that are horror games stylized like PlayStation 1 games, and right now they're doing a game jam, and that's got like a whole bunch of entrants. I figured that could potentially be fun to check out, but I don't know if I'd want to do that or not. I'd still want to stream the haunted PS1 demos disc stuff for Halloween, and maybe like that. Also, what was it called? Oh yeah, that Dread X collection thing I got. I'm probably not gonna do any other or horror games unless I find like one specific one I want, because those two will certainly provide like a whole bunch of horror games all on their own for me to play through, meaning whole host of like a bunch of different games we'll have to check out in October, so rather than starting a mainline horror game, might as well just go through those collections and play like a few other things. Oh boy, what are we dealing with here? I see those little spiders from before. I see I've got to defuse a few of those bomb rocks, though. Alright, we'll take out the orange Pikmin and go remove the bomb rocks first, then. Oh, that's useful, so can go over here and utilize this, actually. Hey, you know what'd be cool? If you tossed a bomb rock in the middle of these spiders for me, that'd be really cool. You just blew up all these spiders with these bomb rocks. I'd be really happy about that. It's gonna fucking keep picking up the goddamn corpse, isn't it? Can you not? Maybe I should take the spider corpse before it has a chance to. Maybe that'll get it away from it. Oh my god, this thing is a fucking nuisance. I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't want to get it close to my Pikmin, though. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I should just fucking defuse the ones in front of me and then move over to here, like, back in where I was at, and then from there I can go ahead and take care of the rest of the problems after I've dealt with the bombs that are sitting around here. Hey, over here where the spider's at, please. Just fucking drop one on them. Okay, good. This is a weird sub-level. Not bad, though. There's some in Pikmin 2 that are genuinely frustrating. The problem with, like, procedurally generated levels and stuff is they can be fucking goddamn crazy bullshit hard sometimes, and this is like an example of one that's, or not example, but in this, like, there can be some that are like ridiculous in their difficulty. Thankfully, this one hasn't been like too bad in terms of that area, but it's been not the easiest to deal with. Yeah, drop it over here where he's at. Maybe even queue up another rock to drop over here. We need them both in the same vicinity so they can blow them up with like 2 bomb rocks. That's working pretty well, actually. It's fucking running while it's happening. Please fucking detonate! Ah, it still isn't getting it. This is such an annoying fucking section to, like, position in. It's not hard to get rid of the spiders, but it's not easy either. Like I was saying, yeah, there's just some really shitty, procedurally generated shit in Pikmin 2, like, fucking have, like, blowhogs and these guys and a bunch of other shit, like the snitch bugs or whatever they're called, like, fucking bounding around, fucking causing problems for the player, and it can be a nightmare to deal with. No, 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 stay away from the bodies. Did I kill it off? No, it's still alive because it's fucking moving too much. Yes, finally, little shit wouldn't go away. I'm too worried about my captains, though, and for good reason. I don't think they're explosion-proof like the Pikmin are, so it's a lot of danger. Gonna move just in case. I think you can blow them up in their own bombs if you're careful, actually, and that's very, very handy strategy. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I was getting distracted. I was gonna mention like that horror game thing, like the Haunt the PS1 demo disc. How many of you guys actually like horror games? I'm curious. I'm not big on them. I find them to be alright. They're good for like seasonal stuff, especially in my opinion, but I haven't played them very often. What's the general consensus here on horror games? I'm curious. Like, do you guys enjoy them? Do you not like them? I need to play, like, more than I do. I'm really bad about horror stuff, so I very rarely play it. Weird how, like, the most times I've played horror games, I haven't got too scared on the stream, and I normally do really poorly with them. I need to try restreaming that Nightmare House thing, actually, and see if I can get my computer to work with it, because that was something I was going to stream like a year or two ago, and due to technical difficulties, that was fun, not having it work right. Had a lot of streams I had to cancel purely because of fucking dealing with shit like my frame rate being poor, my internet being too slow to handle dealing with like games I wanted to play. Now that I'm on more capable internet, I'd like to play some of the games I tried to stream before that didn't work out. Like that. There's a lot of stuff we can try opening the gates to and see if the streams work. Nightmare House is probably going to be one of those, actually. How's everything going on in the stream? No messages in a while. Let me reload everything and just make sure we're all good. Think so, just checking. I'm gonna send the test message too. I need to make sure the video feed on YouTube isn't live, or video feed isn't live on my end, I should say. It should be live, obviously, because I'm live streaming, but trying to make sure it doesn't lag the stream any. Okay, yeah. Seems like it's okay. Let me get my window back up again. Imposture pastry. That's tape, but okay. I guess that's the joke, is they're making the joke that it looks like it could be a pastry, whatever. So there's another treasure somewhere that we didn't find yet. Interesting. And there's more explosions. Oh boy, alright, let's get our orange Pikmin here ready to go in there. Get these guys separated. Oh boy, ugh. Trying to think here. That's something I was meaning to talk about and I completely forgot about. I do not need the purple Pikmin, thank you, at least not right away. We can wait. My focus right now is on more important things. Hey, you, why don't you come over here really quick and drop a bomb like right where I'm standing in this area. Yeah, that's not super close like I was hoping. Maybe it'll get the job done. Not bad. If I get it closer than that, I can probably potentially put a bomb like right between these two. That's gonna be annoying to work with. I have to like push it into the actual thing potentially. There we go, that might do the trick. One more. That'll be good enough, as long as it gets the next one closer. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Thinking here, like what I was trying to talk about. I mentioned game jams. How do you guys feel about game jams? If I didn't already ask that. If I did, my bad. I figure I'd ask, like, you guys ever like to play the games from those? I find those things to always be fascinating. It's like a bunch of games developed under a strict time limit by like a variety of developers under like a certain theming, and usually like the games can be very interesting as a result of it. I don't know if I'm like big on the idea. I think it's a cool idea, just like I doubt the games you're gonna like see out of it as a result are gonna be extremely exciting or amazing when you're constricting them based on like a time limit. It's probably gonna end up potentially making the games not as exciting as they could be otherwise. That might just be me, though, on that one. Could you just fucking fall already instead of fucking continually causing problems for me? Why does this one want to stay in the air unlike the others? There we go. Good, and I can fucking force it to tank the explosion it drops too because of it being fucking hit by explosion-proof Pikmin. There we go. Fuck yeah. A little bit of revenge against these bastards. There we go. Let's take out these rocks now, and then we should be good. Is that it? Did we destroy everything that can get in our way, or are we done? Not done. I think that's the only other treasure. Just checking. Oh man, one of these days I will stream some stuff like Game Jam stuff. I feel like that'd be fun for you guys and for me to watch. That or just like, I want to do more streams where I play a bunch of stuff on stream and just check out like assorted games. I'd like to do more like that. Wanted to do DOS games for, I wanted to do some Game Jam stuff, and I would also like to do like Steam stuff and maybe some other stuff. I'm gonna go back to my NES Classic someday and play some games from that too one day. Right now it's just been like not the best timing for that stuff for me though. Energize Dynamo, so right, okay, we got that, that's good. Actually, I didn't even think about when I entered this, which I am not completely gonna be upset about, but if I get every treasure here, it's possible I might actually end up paying the debt off right now and not get to go collect more purple Pikmin in this day. Like, that'd be a little annoying, actually, if I don't have the ability to go grab more after I get done with this. I wouldn't be totally upset, but it would be a little lame. Ugh. Is that the icon for the orange? I never noticed. They don't have like an actual face. Just a blank Pikmin icon. Oh god, what am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. I am gonna reset because I kind of feel like I made a giant error being stupid there and not paying attention. I, for some reason, mixed up my orange and white Pikmin and just tossed them without even fucking thinking, so yeah, that ended up being a bad scenario for me. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention something that I forgot about news-wise, too, that I heard about today. Like, lately, it seems like we've been having a good time for, like, getting new game news, and I'm glad. Like, one thing I recall hearing recently, which excited me, apparently Deltarune, like, Chapter 2 has got a development update. There was, like, a thing that was from Famitsu where they posted some new screenshots of it. There's also like some dialogue, but it's all in Japanese, so I don't know what it actually says, and as a result, I'd have to get a little bit of a translation. Apparently it looks similar and interesting to like it looks comparable to like the oh shit. Yeah, it looks similar to how the first chapter did, which is interesting to me. I'm interested in playing it. Like, Lancer's in it, and it seems he's usable as an item, which is really weird. There's a lot there to unpack. Like, there's Ralsei, a bunch of stuff like there's like it shows like some things that are interesting. Like Ralsei doesn't wear his like hood or whatever it was. Or is it a hat or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Like how he had like a disguise on that's not there now. That's something I noticed in the screenshots. I honestly am really hyped about that. I might actually stream that when it releases if people are interested. I've never streamed Undertale or Deltarune, and I'd like to stream like all of those and play through it on stream, see how the reception is. I could do, like, each of those games over time. I wonder if we're gonna see Chapter 2 this year or not. Oh my god, this fucking snitch bug needs to fuck off! Oh boy. Let me go, fucking bastard! Hey, how am I gonna deal with this? I need to fucking figure out a plan to get rid of that fucking snitch bug. Give me a second. I'm trying to devise a strategy here. Yeah, this will be plenty to go with right now in hopes of maybe being able to fucking get rid of it. Actually, wait, what? Oh, that's right, it's still underground. I have to fucking force it to come up first. How many of those bugs were there actually before I go and try to ambush them? I'm gonna need a moment before I continue talking. I need to see what my odds here are going to be and what I'm up against. Okay, there's two of them here, so if I can just get one of them to follow me, that'd be good enough, so I can kill it. Hey, you. Come here. Try to grab me. It's not fucking going for it, though. How am I supposed to get rid of all this shit? There's like a lot of fucking danger here, and I don't have a reliable way to get it to chase me. Wait, what? That thing can actually fucking hit in the air? That's something. Weird how it doesn't reach around its surroundings, but it can fucking hit the goddamn snitch bug flying above it like that. I hate that thing, it's just fucking annoying to fight. Okay, that's dead. It's possible I can angle the fucking shot if I try. It's not gonna be easy. I need to get rid of these fucking enemies so I can actually approach here. Okay, good. Good, good. I'm gonna try and fucking wipe everything here with my fucking punching. Good, good. It's gonna be really slow. Also, I think there's like a weird thing that happens if you have a captain fall off. I'm just talking about whatever, because I want to talk on some other matters, but I got distracted. And I feel like I probably won't have a great focus until I wipe out some of these guys, but like, interesting thing that happens if you have a like captain fall off. I think it like glitches out the game, or at least it can. Maybe I'm not thinking of like exactly what happens. Like I know it can like glitch things up really bad. Apparently if a thing with like a treasure falls off the level, it actually fucking spawns the treasure like on the level. That looks weird, really weird, actually. Oh, thank God. That was a little worrying whether or not they'd be able to fucking push my Pikmin off the ledge. Now I can fucking breathe easy. Not fucking worry about whether or not I'm gonna fucking lose someone to fucking falling off the stage. Well, actually, I'm not completely in the clear yet until these fucking blowhogs are out of the picture, I think. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, I should play more indie stuff on stream. I haven't played it on stream played stuff on stream very much, and I should. I like indie games. If you guys had any recommendations for stuff you want to see that's indie, I'll consider it. I have like a lot of stuff I've already thought about that I might consider doing. Deltarune and Undertale are ones I mentioned already that are definitely going to be like considered, and Cave Story would probably be big up there too. I think I streamed Axiom Verge, so there's that, if nothing else. Like I've already played Axiom Verge completely on stream, so I've got at least one under my belt. I'm not sure what else I can remember if I played through. Just haven't played them very much. I did a little bit of Gungeon. I like a lot of indies. Just, I guess they're not usually the best streaming material. They're fun, though. Usually not a lot of people tune in for indie streams, it seems like, at least on my end. Cave Story is really good. I want to play that sometime. I like the guy who made Cave Story a lot. Like, he's a neat, interesting guy, and he even seems like he's really hardworking. Talks about, like, his games he's worked on, and he sounds really dedicated to his craft, to say the least. The guy goes by, like, an alias of, I think he calls himself Pixel. He's got a really, really good video on his development of the game. Marbleized Intellect. I guess that works as a name. It's a bit of a weird one, but sure, we'll... that's a good name, I guess. Cool. So, looks like we got ketchup here. It's a really small bottle of ketchup. It almost looks like it's cut off a part of it, or it's like cut in half almost, because it looks like it's like really short. Then again, I know they make some small bottles, so I'm not used to seeing ketchup in such a tiny container. Speaking of, what's like the smallest bottle of this kind of stuff they actually make? Like, I don't actually know. Like a weird little topic. I know they make like packets that they give you for like when you're eating out, like you get like tomato, or yeah, tomato, doesn't say tomato is technically right, but like you get ketchup or mustard or whatever packets, and there's also like other condiments you can like get, but like it's like the smallest like bottle size you can buy of something in a store. Actually, I wonder. Actually, it's not too bad. It looked short though from the model. Interesting. Bottled Mystique. Ew. You can tell it's old. It's got fucking ketchup seeping out the top of it, and it looks really grody and nasty compared to, like, ketchup that's been underutilized. I mean, it's not like it's really old looking, but it doesn't look like it's anything, like, actually refreshing. Tommy Ketchup, delicious tomato. Never heard of Tommy Ketchup. Wonder if that's, like, a real brand. Whoops. Wrong button. Right, let's get all our Pikmin together. I'll go ahead and leave these guys to work on the next sub-level being opened up for us. That way we can jump straight through and get some more work done. Also, after I get done with this cave, I'm going to probably stop for tonight. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot more. I thought I was going to do a longer session, but I started late, and on top of that, I also don't want to, like, really get into too much of this after I spent, like, a good chunk of the stream prepping for later stuff. Like, it's not like I did as much as I'd like. I might do a little more, but I feel like, yeah, I already did a lot on stream, so might do one more day of me collecting material if I need to, and that'll be the stopping point, because I can't see myself doing any more after this. Hold on a second, I need to get my window back up. Not really been a lot of chat activity. Is everything okay? Check my messages one more time. I hate that I have to send test messages so frequently. I just don't really know if it's working or not. Hold on a second. I think it's good. It looks like it, just making sure. Alright, let me get things back up and running now. Just gotta get it all set where I need it. So shit, I accidentally let's say I accidentally shrunk the page I was looking at. There we go. Save the game again. Oh, this has been a very, very sad stream of, like, not really a lot of people tuning in. This is one thing I was worried about, was not many people being up to watch this. I was hoping more people would drop by. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people have stopped watching, which is unfortunate. I know some people are dealing with stuff like school, but it does feel lame when nobody drops by a stream at all. Which kind of sucks, because I put my all into these streams. There we go, just make sure I can get rid of it. And why did it suddenly shake off everything I had on it? Whatever, I guess. Doesn't matter as long as I can fucking kill it. That's weird. It keeps fucking cycling purple Pikmin away from the front that I was using. Whatever. Don't want them staying on, then I'm pretty sure if they stay on it while it's fucking moving, they'll get fucking sucked into the hole with it and die. Ugh. I love the music in this. There's so much variety in it. God damn it. Oh, fuck off, game. That was great. It was a fucking purple Pikmin too. I noticed it late. Let me reset. I hate that I feel the urge to, but I would rather not lose one of my most valuable assets in terms of Pikmin, so we're going to be cautious rather than just letting them take us and take them. So I'm seeing some stream health issues on YouTube. I don't see any frame drops. I hope everything's okay. Technically, I hate how like OBS can have like tech problems all the time. It doesn't seem like it's too bad right now, but ugh. Thankfully, things seem like they've been pretty calm for some time now. Okay, right, let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, different layout this time, which is interesting. I don't think that thing can go over the wall, can it? Or can it? Oh shit, that was fucking unexpected. They're bigger this time, although these might be different. See, attempt it and then run. There we go. Fuck that thing. Get away from it. I don't want it fucking getting my Pikmin. What are these things supposed to be, like crawdads? I guess so. Fucking peering out of a hole and then fucking grabbing Pikmin like that. It's kind of annoying how they're lurching, waiting to fucking ruin everything. Oh god. What the hell did this Toblerone, huh? Interesting. It had a block in there. Oh god, oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, there's a Pikmin stuck and I do not like... But okay, at least I picked this up. Protein pillar, interesting. This sub-level can go fuck itself, actually. It's kind of annoying. Too many fucking hazards in this sub-level. I get the big deal, but it's still annoying. Like, Jesus, there's danger lurking around literally, like, every fucking corner. Let's see, I'm thinking on what I want to talk about right now. This is my biggest problem. I think about a lot of things, and I can come up with a lot of ideas to talk about, like, before stream, but it seems like whenever I come online to stream, somehow I always struggle to think of topics, and I actually need to, which is not great, to say the least. It feels frustrating when that happens. I wish I could figure out a way to get around that. I guess my best bet would just be to fucking make a list of stuff, but that wouldn't even guarantee that I'd, like, actually fucking have no problems regarding this, so yeah, it wouldn't really be a fix-all for my issue, would it? I guess it's just a matter of, like, trying to be absolute most prepared you can be for these kind of things. It's still not easy. Streaming as a whole is not very simple. There we go. Fucking take care of that thing. So where's the missing Pikmin that I had? Okay, it got hung on a wall or something interesting. God, I love seeing the environments in this. I gotta say, they're really pretty, even for a GameCube game, actually. Just love the way the Pikmin games look. There's something about the graphics that look nice. One thing Nintendo's definitely done decent, like, they do pretty good job with their graphical styles. Even if they're behind everybody in terms of tech, I never really found myself ever upset with how a Nintendo game looks that I can remember. Like, most of their stuff has been really good about that. Remember most of their Wii U games that I played, I thought looked really good. Same with, like, a lot of Switch games, too. I'm trying to think, what all new series came out in, like, HD on Switch, besides, obviously, Animal Crossing was a big one. Like, new HD series, I would say, like, series that didn't have HD releases already, if I didn't make that clear. If I didn't, my bad. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. It fucking snatched the Pikmin right when I was trying to fucking save it and just fucking ducked into the hole. Lovely. At the fucking resets, it was a fucking purple Pikmin, too. I think I might even got 2 of them. Oh, this is getting a little annoying right now, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, hang on a second. I need to go check on my fan. I hate that I have this problem. My room can sometimes be really damn hot and other times really cold, and I'll leave it on or off, and then I get either too hot or too cold in stream, and it wastes my time, like, messing with it. Let me go fix it, though. Okay. It's on. Hopefully that'll be good for right now. Ugh, give me a second to put my headphones in like I need to. Get both these back in. Gonna check on a YouTube thing really fast and check like a few things, and then we're good to go after I look at a thing or two. Let me check on one thing. Also, later in the week I might do, well, I'm probably not going to. I was going to do like a bunch of games this week, so I might not get a chance to, but as I say, like, later in the week I was thinking about doing like a thing where we watched YouTube videos finally, like I'm planning to, night for nothing but YouTube videos. I thought that'd be a fun little stream to do for you guys, and I'd probably enjoy it too, just playing through different YouTube videos and checking out like stuff that's been posted that's like really interesting. I could watch like a whole bunch of different things in terms of that and just check out whatever. Are you fucking serious? Did it seriously manage to fucking sneak into the hole and fucking grab it? Despite me having my Pikmin literally right on it, it still fucking snuck by. Alright, whatever, I'll reset. That pisses me off that I'm having to reset this many times, though. I'm trying not to, but that feels like this game is intentionally pushing the fucking resources to be harder to come by, and not having a lot of purple Pikmin. I also have to be very careful about how I do with trying to deal with enemies. Nope, I want purple right now, actually. That might be better for combat. I want to try this and see if it works out for stopping this from being an issue. It does seem to help some, making my combat a little less annoying, because I can just fucking keep stunning as they're on their way to their base again. And oh no, oh no, oh no. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, fucking, come on! They fucking fall over the goddamn top. This game is making me a little salty right now, and I hate it. I try not to get salty too often, and usually it's only in Smash streams where I feel like I really get that problem, but right now, ugh. I hate when I get angry. I usually just feel like a really shitty person, and I feel like I let my emotions get the better of me and end up getting a little bit mean over shit that I wouldn't normally. Might just be me. I don't know, I just don't like when I feel angry over shit because I don't like letting that part of me fucking get out and then being rude and shitty to people unintentionally. It just happens sometimes. I know it happens to everybody, but still. Ugh. I'm not really doing it right now. I mean, I'm getting angry at this game, but I don't want my fucking anger to get very high either. You are not fucking taking another Pikmin, goddammit. I refuse. Okay, there's a spray. If I can get that, that'd be helpful to at least have a fucking make up for losing some spray. Yeah, no, you can fuck off. You're not fucking getting away either. That was not fun, having to deal with that shit. Sometimes balance in games is very, very aggravating to deal with, and right now it's not been the most fun to put up with, to say the least. Not been terrible, but it's not been great either. I'm gonna try to avoid letting the enemy kill anything, though. I think I'm the type that normally does these no-death runs, so it does not feel pleasant seeing a Pikmin die on me. I'm just not sure if I can handle this Romhack with no deaths. Ooh. Actually, it's already impossible since I'm playing through it and not going back over this, so yeah. That's the biggest problem with Romhack. Still a good Romhack right now, but like, the difficulty can be a little bit fucking too much at times, and sometimes this one pushes it a little bit when it comes to difficulty. Alright, there's another water dumple, and there's some more of these guys to have to worry about. Interesting. This has got the treasure, doesn't it? Lovely. So I have to go in the water to get rid of it and take the treasure. That's gonna be fun. Alright, let's just focus on killing off as much as we can, trying to avoid death then. So, this is an interesting topic. I'll probably bring this up again later, since I know there's not a lot of people here, like, watching right now, but there were some characters in, like, fiction you guys, like, different characters from shows you like, whether it be, well, it doesn't, and I guess it could be not fiction necessarily, but I feel like calling a normal person or whatever, like, a character is weird, so yeah, character sounds like the right descriptor to me when I say that. I was gonna say, like, I have a lot of shows I've watched over the years. Figure maybe that'd be a fun topic to bring up. Like, what's your favorite protagonist and favorite antagonist, if anybody's here to discuss this? If not, whatever. Nope, no, 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 no. That was close, and of course. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, I got it. Fucking goddamn. They're not giving me an easy time getting rid of enemies without losing Pikmin. They're really trying to make me fucking waste all my spray, it seems like. I guess it's not intentionally expected to be able to get, like, no deaths, but even still, like, Jesus, just let me fucking goddamn take out these enemies. So much for the idea of not needing to restock for some time, because this cave has certainly proven to be irritating when it comes to that. I didn't expect I'd need to go and sit here and farm out my sprays so much, but it seems like it's a necessity at this point. Let's see, characters that I like. I'd say Bugs Bunny is really good. He's just a dumb, fun character to watch. Like, his writing is good. I like how the humor for that works. Never watched Star Wars, or I watched a little bit of Star Wars, never Star Trek, so I can't comment on those characters too much. I find their like character types to be interesting, though. Not about Anakin being like the traitor and Luke being the big hero. And about some of the famous lines, like I thought for a second I saw like a fucking Pikmin get stuck in there that wasn't blue. It would have been weird. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say, like, kind of about those characters. I like Yoda as a character because he's interesting with his lines. I like a lot of different fictional characters. I don't talk about this stuff like super often on stream, though. There's a lot of really well-written characters. I guess depending on your setting and your story, there can be some really good ones. Or just a fun topic to discuss. Also, really well-written villains are really good. I enjoy like a villain that's not just one-dimensional and just evil just because. It usually makes them feel more alive and they actually have proper motivation for doing something and not just, oh no, want revenge on the world or some bullshit that doesn't really... Oh my god, I kind of expected something like this would happen. I was nervous when I saw that fucking thing, Nectar, and of course I fucking grabbed my Pikmin just because I missed my chance to fucking hit it. Okay, I'm gonna try this a little differently this time, and I'm gonna try seeing if I can squeeze out of the sub-level without fucking dealing with these little shits and only get the treasure and move along. This is driving me fucking insane, being stuck on this so long. Oh god. Speaking of characters, it's just like a little bit of a slight diversion of topic for a second, but like, I will say I like how Pikmin doesn't actually have characters, how it's, well, it has characters, I meant to say like any villains or anything, it's mostly just, yeah, wildlife, and that's a nice little thing about this game. I like how it's set up where you're just basically fighting nature. That's a nice little thing about the game. I feel like that's a good aspect of this game, is to have it where not really worried about anything in particular, just trying to get assets to live and move along. Okay, well, let's do this. Okay, this is going better. I'm not getting fucking ambushed this time, which is what I was hoping would be the case. As long as we can fucking take out all the problem enemies. Good, good, good. I'm gonna take care of all these with like a purple Pikmin so that I can move them without worrying about losing anybody and trying to keep up with like where everything's at the same time. I think that's the thing that has the treasure, maybe. I see. I think that's our enemy we need to deal with. Oh, they need two. Okay, let me get that under control there. At least it might be. I can't tell because the signal's like focused on multiple things actually. Seriously though, I don't feel like I see this like theming very often in games. It's kind of nice seeing like this you versus wildlife idea. Like that's a good thing, and I like that about Pikmin. I like how you don't have like a worry about defeating some greater foe. You're just trying to make it and have things work out. It's refreshing to see this kind of take on a game. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna let you just get away from me again. It is a lot bigger, though. I think that might be the only other treasure, so we can fucking get out of this fucking floor finally. We'll find out in a second. Where the fuck is the next part to leave, then? I think it's over on the other side or something. I want to go ahead and move on to the next sub-level after being stuck on this one. Did I read this already? Forget. I know it said Toblerone. Protein pillar. Interesting name. Oh, man. How do you guys... Actually, it's not characters. I guess we can talk about that a little more. I like talking about a lot of characters. I feel like Nintendo put some good ones out there. Marbleized Excellent. Interesting name. I was gonna say, like... Mario is probably one of their least interesting, though. He's very, very boring superhero with a very... Or, like, I guess superhero is the right word. I don't know if that's the right word to hear, but yeah, video game protagonist, whatever. Basic... video game protagonist without much interesting stuff to him. He's alright, he's not anything special. I like their characters a lot more, like all their different stuff they have. Samus is really well written. I like how Samus is very, very hardened and silent, but full of personality. You get to hear a lot about her, like she has like PTSD, she had her parents killed off, which really sucks. She's dedicated and ruthless. She's a really interesting character. I like Samus Aran a lot, even though I feel like the writing in Other M was not very good for her character, but whatever, that's a discussion for another time. Also, I like how Zelda has like a different Link every time they do like another game. I like that a lot. I find that to be a neat way to handle the protagonist, and I wish more games did that. It's neat how that happens in in Pokemon too. I mean, they kind of did that in Pikmin to an extent, with the sake of making 3 different captains in Pikmin 3, but there's mostly just Olimar being the recurring character in each game, even if he's not playable in every single Pikmin title. Also, what are those? Volatile Dweevils, I think? Hey, why don't you guys come over where this thing is? Yeah, thank you. That works. Fucking get rid of it by blowing it up like that. Fucking always hated those little spiders. Fucking dropping out of the air and then fucking detonating on your stuff. It's not fun to deal with. Oh no. Oh no. On the other hand, I can defeat it without as much trouble because it's not got that same strength it did before, where it's fucking able to fucking sit here and terrorize me. I can just fucking kill it easier. They're explosion proof. Still an annoying enemy though. Fucking Gatling Groink. I think everybody who played Pikmin remembers this thing as a fucking bastard. It really is an awful enemy. Fucking coming around and fucking continually exploding shit, killing Pikmin and fucking reviving when it dies, like anybody liked that. I remember when there was like more than one of them on a floor, like a big strategy was fucking pit them against each other to keep blowing each other up because they're fucking awful. Just drop it in its radius and kill it, please. Okay, good. Fuck that thing. Is it gonna be alive still, or am I gonna be able to fucking outrun it and pick it up? And I don't want to fucking... Oh god, I don't have enough fucking Pikmin to take it back, though. I'm gonna need to fucking kill it and then fucking haul its corpse off quickly, it looks like. Which is not something I want to deal with, but I'm gonna have to. Oh god, oh god, oh god, camera, please! No, 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 no! Yeah, I'm resetting. I hate to say that I'm resetting after I did like 3 or 4 resets, but I want to fucking get out of this and fucking finish. I'm actually considering stopping a little early, actually, because I'm not sure if I want to keep going for a whole lot longer before I stop tonight. Hang on a second. What's the name of this floor again? Of this thing again? Never mind, we'll see it when I go back through this, I'm sure. Normally don't fucking do streams in this game where I stop midday, but still. Steel Catacombs, let's see really quickly. 251 Wiki. Steel Catacombs. I want to see how many sub-levels I have left. 5, 6, 7. That's still 3 sub-levels worth of stuff to do, so I could, but I think I'm gonna actually use this as a time to say screw it and stop. I feel like I did a decent amount and I started late. I would have liked to have done a longer session. I didn't do a whole lot, but I'm in the mood to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I feel like things were maybe not perfect. They didn't go too bad, though. It could have been a little better, sure, but I'm satisfied with this. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna stop the stream here, excuse me, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. I'll see you guys again, and I'll probably do more Xenoblade tomorrow and redo the part that I screwed up on, so hope I can see you guys there for that tomorrow. We'll get back to Pikmin 251 soon. I have quite a bit I'd like to do and like to finish this, but we'll save the rest of the cave for next stream, actually. I don't normally do that, but just this one. Maybe I'll have to do this on another part, but hopefully not. Anyway, like I said, bye guys. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye everybody. Take care.